Experience shows that the highest paid agents and the highest paid lenders have language skills to match their desired income. You can't make $250,000, $300,000 a year if you sound like you make $35,000 a year. In today's training, we're going to expand our language skills by understanding the word try. So let's better understand what's happening with that word try. So when a person says to you, I'll try and get it done by Tuesday, or I'll try not to be late, or I'll try and get it done later. See, try is a funny word because when you hear people use the word try, or when you use the word try, what we're really saying is, I don't believe that I can really do that. So when you say, hey, can you get me the documents by 5 o'clock tonight? And the person responds, yeah, I'll try and do that. Today, my response is when I hear that is, I'm really curious when you say try, is there anything that you could think of right now that would suggest that it would stop you from getting it here by 5 o'clock? See, what I've learned is, in my own experience, in my own life, is when I say try or when someone else says try, what we're really doing is putting all of our excuses into one word, try. Now, you may have a story that you don't want to explain to somebody, so you just say, yeah, I'll try and get it done. Usually, in my case, there's a story that I may actually be embarrassed about, or it's a secret I don't even want you to know about, or it's something that I just don't want to even disclose to you. Or maybe there's just a lot going on in my life right now, or that person's life, and they just don't want to even bother explaining it. So the easiest thing to say is, yeah, I'll try and get it done. Just one word, try. Now you can use this word in a lot of ways. So when somebody says, I'll try and make it, you might say, well, when you say try, can you help me better understand what that means? What are the actual possibilities that this is going to really happen? Because when you say the word try, it doesn't feel real confident to me. Now, there are really cool, appropriate times to use the word try. It's okay for you to say, like during a negotiation, you could say to a person, you can try and negotiate this on your own. You can try and oversee all the details of a transaction on your own. You can try and ask yourself really profound, insightful questions. You can try that. Now, what you're doing with that word try is you're deliberately casting doubt. So when somebody says, we're going to try and do this on our own, you can say, yeah, you can try it. You can try it. So when somebody wants to sell their home for, let's say, $540,000, and you know that it's really worth, say, $510,000, and you really want to emphasize the word try, you might say, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I really appreciate that you want to try $540,000. And if I were you in your shoes, I'd want to try to do that. Now, the word try means lots of work with no results. So here's a great script that you would use talking to a for sale by owner for the very first time. Now notice when I use this script, I'm embedding the word try 7 times. And that's the magic. It's the embedding 7 times. So it sounds like this. I'm Mr. and Mrs. for sale by owner. It makes all the sense in the world to try and sell your largest asset on your own. Actually, research says people who try to sell their largest asset on their own do it for one reason. They are trying to save money. Yet research also shows that 95% of the people who try to represent themselves in the sale of their largest asset will try it for only a certain period of time. And then you pause and say, as a matter of fact, most people have a predetermined amount of time that they will try it. And I was really curious, Mr. and Mrs. for sale by owner, how long do you feel you are going to try before considering a full-time professional representing your interest in your largest asset? Again, It makes all the sense in the world to try to sell your largest asset on your own. Now, remember, I'm not calling it a home, I'm calling it a largest asset. And they say, actually, research shows that people who try to sell their largest asset, not their home, their largest asset on their own, do it for one reason. They're trying to save money. Yet research also shows 95% of the people who try to represent themselves in the sale of their largest asset will try it only for a certain period of time and then pause because they may fill in the blank. They may say, yeah, we're going to give it a couple months, but then you continue. As a matter of fact, most people have a predetermined amount of time that they will try it. And here's your question. I'm curious, Mr. and Mrs. For Sale by Owner, how long do you feel you are going to try before considering a full-time professional representing on your behalf your largest asset? That is $350,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year language when you understand the power of try. I'll see you in the next script.